Hey everyone, how's it going? So today I have an overview of my kit that I've been running for the last year and a half or so. I've gotten it to the point where I really like how everything's set up. There's not much more at this point that I see myself changing. I think the way I have it now is finally the way I want it to keep. So yeah, let me just dive straight into this. So for the carrier, this is a Velocity Systems APC, super solid carrier, tried and true. It's done its job. It continues to do its job for many people. So inside this plate carrier, I have HESCO 4403 multi-curve plates. I don't have any side armor on here at the moment. Maybe I'll get some, maybe I won't. But for the most part, level 4 front and back plates. HESCO makes great stuff. Again, tried and tested, so it does its job. I'll go top to bottom here. So starting in the admin pouch, I have a Sharpie and a Statler for writing. I have a March card. So this is a quick reference card for doing some trauma first aid. When you need to employ stuff like trauma first aid, it's really great to have something that you could quickly reference, because your mind will spin when stuff like that's going on. So something like that, a quick reference, is really great to have. Then I have some TCCC cards. These are right in the rain versions of them, so if there is a casualty, that this can be filled out. Then I have a right in the rain notebook. Just a little sandwich size plastic bag just for some quick waterproofing. If I need to waterproof my phone or something, I can just throw it in there and call it good. I have just a Bic lighter with some duct tape wrapped around it, just a free spot to store a little bit of tape. I have 2 little squares of duct tape. It's probably about 20 feet in each of these squares. So 40 feet of duct tape, takes up no space. So really great thing to have. Again, you'll never know when you might need it. Then I have 2 defogging wipes. You could use these for iPro, nods, optics, what have you. Just another nice thing to have. Moving on, I just have a couple of local area maps, all map teched up and good to go, so I could write on them with a Statler and what have you. Moving down, I have a set of trauma shears. And then on the front here, I have my main line of ammunition, which is 6 mags. I carry 7. There's an extra one on my belt, which I will show later on. So 4 in the front, and then 2 in this spud pouch on the side here. Pouches from Spiritus. Moving on, I have my first tourniquet. So I know what people are going to say, that it's out and exposed to UV and dirt and everything. I cycle this out fairly regularly. In fact, there's a new one right over there ready to go for me to swap out next time I need to use this carrier. Same thing applies for my second tourniquet down here. I typically carry 4, so 2 will be on my armor here, so 1, 2, and then my other 2 will be in my uniform that I'm wearing. Carrying on this way, I have a handheld flashlight. I have the battery cap unscrewed at the moment, so I don't accidentally turn it on. And it's green, because green lights are cool. I don't care what you say. Then I have some shooting gloves, just on a G-hook carabiner here. These are just some first tactical gloves, nothing terribly expensive. I just like these ones because they're super thin, and I can I keep my deck-style functions in my fingers and whatnot. Carrying on, I have a surprise grenade. And then here I have 4 glow sticks, very specifically 2 blue, 1 red, and 1 green for marking cardinal points in a patrol hide. Moving on this way, multi-tool, just a Gerber, nothing fancy there. This one is a little bit more fancy. This is my my thermal, so P Falcon 640. It has a quick attach shoe on there, so I can clip it onto my rifle really quick if I need to. Other than that, it just stays handheld. Next up, I have a glow stick with a length of 550 cord on it. This is for nighttime signaling, so I crack the glow stick and then spin this around, and it's really easy to spot. Really great for signaling. Then on the end here, just a pistol mag. Moving on to the dangler pouch at the bottom, I have a consumables kit. So foot powder, bug juice, cam paint, and a big wood wipe. Super straightforward. In the zipper pouch, I just have a little microfiber cloth, and then some nitrile gloves if I need to conduct first aid or handle a suspicious substance. I could protect myself with that. Coming around to the side, I have a TCA 152 radio in a ferro radio pouch. I don't know the exact name of it, but it's the ferro concepts inside the cummerbund one. Speaking of cummerbund, this is an Aglite Warfighter structural cummerbund. Super comfy, and that bit of Tigris plastic in there too really helps with shock absorption and everything, keeping that carrier nice and firm. Push to talk. This is a dual lead push to talk, so it goes to two separate radios. My main radio and then my squad radio on the back. Coming around to the back, I have a twin needle mini map pouch. I just got this, so still trying to get used to it. I guess there's not really much to get used to. It's just a backpack, but my initial impressions of it are really nice. It's really well made, and it does everything I needed to. So, second squad radio on there. In this pouch, I have some more first aid stuff. Aluminum splint, 2 triangle bandages, and then a boo-boo kit. So, just got a couple of band-aids, some blister band-aids, Tylenol, ibuprofen, and the such. Around on the side here, I have a set of flex cuffs for my teammate to grab because there's not a chance in hell am I flexible enough to pull those off. On the bottom here, I have a Ferro Concepts Roll 1 first aid kit. All right, so my IFAK is all contained in here. I have emergency trauma dressing, chest seal, hemostatic gauze, rolled gauze, another set of gloves, a nasal airway straw, and then another TCCC card, which would be used on myself if this ever needs to get used. Hope it doesn't, but you never know. Around to the side, this is a padded NVG pouch for NVGs, which are on my helmet at the moment, so there's nothing in there. Moving on, oh Jesus Christ, is my belt. I can't tell you the name of this belt, or the brand of this belt. It is long forgotten to me. It was cheap, but it continues to serve its purpose, so I have no reason to replace it. First up, I just have a folding dump pouch. Nothing terribly fancy. I think this is just a Condor pouch, but it opens up pretty big for whatever needs I may have for it, be it SSE or just for magazines and whatnot. Coming around after that, I have a Spiritus Justa pouch. I have rifle magazine and pistol magazine in there. And in that compartment, I keep my FNP, so just a field notebook. I keep in the back here, let's see if I can get this out. Here we go. A backup march card and a range card. So if you're in a prolonged defensive position, this is something you can fill out. Pretty good to have. And then other than that, this is just a notebook, pens, and then some manuals and documentation for some of the more sophisticated pieces of equipment that I have if I need to quick reference something. Along the back of this belt, I have 2 Volcanus tactical tagging pouches. So it fits these tagging grenades really nice. Big fan of these pouches, absolutely love them. And if it fit a Red Bull just fine too. And just on my right hand side, nothing but my holster for my sidearm. That's the belt, pretty straightforward. Moving on to my helmet. This is a Team Wendy X-Fill bump helmet. So I don't have a ballistic helmet. I might get one, I might not, I don't know. This helmet serves its purpose really well. Inside this helmet, I have 4D tactical pads. Absolutely love them. And on the front, oh, as I knock everything off the table, great. On the front, I have my night vision. These are LLUL 21s by Lowlight Innovations. White phos tubes, nothing exceptional, but I can see in the dark with them, so that's cool. On the top, Hellstar strobe, IR invisible strobe, battery pack for the night vision, and then just some Earmore headphones on there. Nothing terribly fancy, some moderate hearing protection, and communications capabilities. So that's it really for the current setup. I can go through my other kits in another video. If people want to see that, go through my sustainment loadout, my chest rig, and my ruck and whatnot. If that's something people wish to see, I can certainly do that. Other than that, that'll do for now. So thanks for watching and have a good day.